Yeah, I like those ones.
911 emergency.
Yeah, I'm in a Gauntlet storage warehouse on Lake Street.
Where
The building's on
they're
fire.
playing like on totally
I'm
obscure
dispatching the fire
tables,
department to you.
where probably
Responding units, engine 3.
just a second, where probably most of the players they've never seen the table either. So it's a pretty level playing field. It isn't like, say, Adam's Family, where you're probably going to have at least one of those tournament players. They have it in their arcade. Everybody plays the fuck out of it. So you're playing the crap out of it, so you're getting lots of experience. You're watching other players play the table, learning from them. So it makes for a more uneven playing field. A shark table? Medusa? I think Medusa's fairly popular. But yeah, it's a lot rarer than Adam's Family for sure, though. Shark table? I never heard of that one. I don't know. I think my tournament table, it's probably more of a pipe dream, but Central Park. Central Park, but but give lots of leeway on the tilt bob. Because the few tournaments that I've watched over the years, I don't see much nudging, especially to the extent that I do it on Pinball Arcade. But most tournaments I've seen, the only time they nudge is like when the ball's about to go to the outlet. They turn the table into a freaking washing machine. Yeah, but perhaps more importantly, it needs strategic nudging. You got to do it at the right time, you know. And in real life too, the right amount of force at the right amount of time. That's something I don't really see in, like I said, in all the other tournaments I've watched. I think the table's called Viking. Over in it's kind of like Centaur, by the outlanes. They got the post and rubber. They have them right by the outlanes. If you hit the table at the right time, you'll boom. You'll bounce the ball in the inlane. But that's it. I guess Xenon comes to mind as well. Because on here, to me it's a table of extremes. Either I could play forever on that thing, or the table's a quick 1, 2, 3. But getting the ball at the back of the table with the four rollover pills, you need some good nudging over there because sometimes you can do like a full sweep. So yeah, I wouldn't. But yeah, I wouldn't be going. I wouldn't be going with the popular tables. Yeah, I mean, my table actually would also be something like Zachariah tables as well. Tables that I think that nobody has played. And again, I wouldn't want Twilight Zone. Too many people play those. And then on top of that too, on the other end of the spectrum, not everybody has played them. So, I mean, pinball isn't exactly everywhere. Like with some of the documentaries that I've watched. There's a big resurgence in pinball. No, pinball is only popular in places that have pinball. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, I mean, part of it's just for, just a different change of scenery. But the other part there too is just it makes for a very level playing field. And plus in those, it feels kind of douchey at first, but in those kind of tables, those obscure ones, if you're in the middle of a tournament and if you discover something that you don't think anybody else has, you can keep that to yourself. A certain way to hit a ramp, a certain shot to make, or whatever it is. If nobody else has figured out what you figured out, that you can, that's something you can keep to yourself and use that to your advantage. But again, unlike a table like probably Deadpool, I'm pretty sure everybody and their dogs played that table, so everybody knows everything about it.